What's up, everyone? This is Tech Trooper 64, and today we have a very shocking news article about, well, the future of PlayStation, actually. And it's very interesting what I just read. Man, oh man. And this kind of puts the PlayStation 4 Neo into perspective. But anyway, let's talk about this. So, Shuhei Yoshida, everybody knows him. He's the PlayStation boss right now, and he is very open to competition. He owns an Xbox One. He owns 2 Wii U's, believe it or not. He obviously owns a PS4. He owns a gaming PC. And on his Twitter, if you follow him, he owns a HTC Vive, and he also has an Oculus Rift. And, of course, he'll eventually have the PlayStation VR when it comes out. Yeah. Well, in an interview with Lorne Lanning, the Oddworld creator, if you don't know what the game is, it's an indie game that's been there for quite some time. It was in an interview with the PlayStation boss, Shuhei Yoshida, and the interview was talking about a PlayStation 5. And, well, it's quite interesting what Shuhei Yoshida had to say to Lanning. Lanning made the comments on the Game Informer show as spotted on NeoGAF, where he was asked a question about the possible future of consoles ahead on stage in an interview between the two. He said, "Well, what does the PlayStation 5 look like?" And Shuhei Yoshida responded, "You mean if?" And then he responded saying, "Are you willing to say that on stage?" And he said, "Yeah, it's an if." While it's extremely doubtful that Yoshida means that the PlayStation brand will cease to exist, the seeming existence of a mid-generation PlayStation 4 upgrade that we saw before named the Neo could point a planned future of iterative consoles with a much shorter space between generations. Now, actually, Lanning did bring up something very interesting about this, and here's what he had to say. It was a really interesting thing. He didn't give me a clear answer, but he's hinting at needing to be more agile. None of us knew what the future really looks like, and so how do we adapt faster? To me, that's the way he is thinking about it. The idea that you're going to be releasing a piece of technology that lasts 7 years into the future, I think is less valuable. So, it's kind of interesting, this whole topic. And, people are already panicking and saying how the PlayStation 4 Neo is stupid. To be honest, I think the PlayStation 4 Neo is stupid, even without hearing about this. But the fact that there's not going to be a PlayStation 5, just because there's the Neo, it's stupid. Okay, I'm going to make a separate video for this, obviously, but I have an argument why I think the PlayStation 4.5, the PlayStation 4K, or also known as, for its third nickname, the PlayStation 4 Neo, why I think it's going to flop. And I'll give that argument in that video, which will probably be the next video or so. But anyway, I have reason to believe that the PlayStation 4 Neo is not going to do well. And if Sony is really putting all the effort on this new PlayStation 4 Neo, and they're going to say it's going to be better, and it's going to be better enough to hold off people for a PlayStation 5, that's stupid. I want a PlayStation 5. I'd rather have a PlayStation 5 than have a PS4 Neo. This is kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to buy a console every 2 years just because I want it to do this more better or that more better. And heck, you already heard that, the PlayStation 4 Neo might not have exclusive Neo games, if you know what I mean. Games that can only run on the Neo. It might only, make games that can run on both PlayStation 4s equally. So this is all very confusing. I don't know why the hell they're doing this. It's kind of confusing. They're ruining it, to be honest, but only time will tell and see how it goes. And, of course, I didn't do a video on it, but Microsoft is apparently testing out some Xbox prototypes with some upgraded components that you'd use to improve the performance on PC. Wow. So all of this is very interesting, but for now, I think we'll have to wait and see. And probably at E3, we'll get an explanation of some sort. Anyway, don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and drop a comment down below what you think about this whole PlayStation 4 Neo and PlayStation 5 nonsense. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.